Uncle Bill's Secret War as part of the Carpetbaggers. My grandfather was a driven man. Expecting more than what was available in common, he designed and built his own engines for tether cars and model planes. The energy he devoted to that was only a portion of what burned inside him. I think I only discovered some of the motivation behind his obsession with aviation after he passed away. I inherited his books on World War II, dominated by accounts of the air war. Among these was his scrapbook dedicated to my Uncle Bill, who was killed when his B-24 was shot down over France. My grandfather, unfortunately, never got all the story of Uncle Bill's part in the Secret War. With only limited facts, a sort of mythology had grown up around Uncle Bill. But with the book in my house, my wife and I, with help from my family, resumed the search for information. The U.S. Freedom of Information Act made new documents available to us. We discovered Uncle Bill had flown with the Carpetbaggers, a squadron created to support the French resistance by delivering spies and supplies. Missions flew at treetop level at night to drop equipment in parachute containers, radios, propaganda leaflets, weapons. Spies, called Joes, were also delivered through the Joe hole where the belly turret had been removed. This was Uncle Bill's work. After hunting subs in the Jive Bomber, the first, his crew's first B-24, farting around 1,000 feet over the drink, as he put it in a letter home, he was flying through the dark just off the ground. Returning from their fifth mission as Carpetbaggers, the Wagstad crew in the Jive Bomber 2 was shot down near Châteaudoun, France, in the early morning of the 4th of March, 1944. Considered missing in action for 2.5 years, the deaths were finally confirmed by captured German documents. The plane had gone down as a result of German anti-aircraft fire after delivering its cargo. The wreckage burnt with the men still inside, so identification had been impossible. Now for missing aircrew report number 3437 via Roy Tebbett at the Carpetbagger Museum in Harrington. The Wagstad crew in Jive Bomber 2, with no serial number, took off from Alconbury, made a successful drop on Operation Peter 54, but at 0140 local time were shot down at Lutz-dunois. All crew were killed. Captain G.S. Wagstad, pilot, First Lieutenant J.P. Connor Jr., bombardier, First Lieutenant E.J. Martinez Jr., navigator, Tech Sergeant C.F. O'Leary, radio, Staff Sergeant L.E. Rutger, dispatcher, Tech Sergeant E.W. Underwood, flight engineer, Staff Sergeant F.N. Wagner, tail gunner, First Lieutenant H.N. Walsh, Jr., co-pilot. In searching, we have uncovered a video of Uncle Bill talking with the royal family. My grandfather had seen footage on a newsreel at the theater showing a royal visit to the newly formed Carpetbaggers, but never managed to get hold of it. But now, thanks to the dedication of family, friends, and even strangers, there's a monument to the crew at the crash site at Lutz-dunois near Châteaudoun. And many thanks to Serge and his son Denis in Lyon.